Welcome to the BENZ Night Show. It is the 3rd of December 2020. We're now on episode number 44, mga kaigsunan. And karong gabi na, I will introduce to you the new production values which I have researched. I've spent hardware and software and of course time to study and research on how to do this. So mura na tag CNN na mga kaigsunan. Alright, so makita mo na ko national headlines na karon, and then you have the stock market summary of the indices there. Kanang green din nga box, kanang mga green nga box, okay? The green boxes here, the green boxes, that means to say is up, going up. This is live, by the way. You can see the changes. O kanang red niya, that means it's going down. Alright, so for ano siya. So, ato niya na-explain later on. Ito ang main window. Of course, ang natay headlines dire sa ubos nagdagan scrolling and scrolling headlines. National headlines. This is Philippine national headlines. Look at that. Or Bato de la Rosa tested positive for has been hospitalized for more than a week now and since is recovering. Matol pa siya yung staff karon adlaw magkaigsunan. Alright, so mana siya. Sa liputan pa dayon, marisata sa atong okay, sa atong world time sa New York, Los Angeles, London ug Tokyo, and of course ang atong weather magkaigsunan, live na siya. This is live input. So manay atong temperature, for example sa atong likod makita ninyo again for the last few nights it's about 27 degrees Celsius at this time. Mobos na siya sa kadlaw na about mobos na siya sa kadlaw by 1 degree at about 5 a.m. 26 degrees Celsius. And then by 6 a.m. 26 gyapon, pero mulokso na by 2 degrees mayroon siyang 28 degrees Celsius sa 7 a.m. Nya magsaka siya 29, 30, 30, 30, 30 ug mag-uwan makaigsunan about 11 a.m. ay gamay uwan 11 a.m. tomorrow, but ang temperature is high at 30 degrees Celsius, 31 at midnight na noontime nya 1 p.m. 31 Celsius. Hangtod kanang 31 Celsius. Let me see. Okay, 31 Celsius. Kotob na siya sa degree Celsius 4 p.m. tomorrow. By 5 p.m. mo 30 degrees mo lower. And then by 6 p.m. tomorrow 29. By 7 p.m. mo 28 until 8 o'clock tomorrow 28. So mana 27 throughout the nights mo 26 and at 5 a.m. Then magsaka siya sa morning 30, 31. So the highest temperature will be 31 about 12 noon until 4 p.m. Unya manigingon nga 27 Celsius and it feels like 31. So expect a rain alas 11 sa buntag ugma. Alas 11 sa buntag, alas 11 hangtod sa alas 5 ang uwan na. Although the temperature there alas 11 is 30 degrees Celsius, 31 throughout until 4 p.m. degrees Celsius. Okay. Dili siya. Usab naman ako na. Okay. Balik ta atong screen excellent. Right, so window. Alright, so pagkakaroon it's 8:22 pa dito AM dito sa New York. Sa Los Angeles it's still 5:22 AM. Sa London it's 1:22 PM sa afternoon. Ug sa Tokyo ahead na to 1 hour, 10:22 AM. Okay, I hope klaro ko din na ninyo. Klaro ba? Okay. Sige. And of course, atong chat room, kumusta naman ba kasi nakasud na? Kasud na to si Delia Pardillo, Rolly Surya, si Sachoynov. Grabe pa ni mga answer, Choy. Sachoynov. Choy Albor. O si Maria Vilma Indav. Good evening, Sir Choy. Good evening, Vilma Indav. Okay. O si Shirley Chua, watching from Lapu-Lapu City. Okay. Sige. Right, so again, kining atong natay summary din ha sa kuan markets, no? Kanang green, that means it's going up. Mag-open ang stock market nila about 9 AM dito, which is about 10 AM na to. So green ang previous, green, ang red ana. If you can see the red, that is going down. Okay, index. So kini atong gitanaw karon sa USA mo siguro ning index. Maklaro ninyo kung namos TV or laptop ang Dow futures, S&P futures, Nasdaq futures, ug ang oil ug ang 10-year bond. Okay, so katong mahilig og information sa finance and economics. Si Gina Sinabayon na minaw po na to ron. Alright, so natay crawling headlines na, automatic na siya sa Europe headlines. So daghan tayong information, samtang maminaw man ako, magbasa mo sa crawling information na ito. Og kung manotice nyo makaigsunan, napatay kung diri sa ubos, napatay mga information, pero diri sa part sa atong screen, rightmost part sa atong screen, muna ang Dow Jones Industrial Average, muna siya ang index New York Stock Exchange, and that is live. Kini? Diri. Okay. Diri. Sorry na. Ano siya? Up, dire, opposite. Okay. Hindi ta katudlo. Hindi ta ka matudlo magigsanan. Okay, so that is live. Live na siya. O pa may trading sa market, mag-trade mo, change na siya. Live niya. Makita niyo dire, if you can look at your TV, live na siya. There are some headlines also here. Okay, so ato nang i-zoom na ko dire sa akong screen. Okay. kung tanaw mo sa inyong laptop, kining nasa right part sa inyong screen, kaigsunan, nasa center, the Dow Jones Industrial Average, and comment that it's still closed. The closing, the previous close is closed at 29,883.79, and last updated December 2, 5:07 p.m. Eastern Standard Time sa United States. Niya mo na yung kaning chart niya sa ubos, live po na siya. So close pa mo ng market, so that's 29,883.79, but kung magkuhan na siya makaigsanan, kung malive na niya, mag-update na siya, I think delayed lang by maybe 10 minutes. And here the top sa orange, you call it pink salmon, muna gamit sa Financial Times ng color. Na latest news nila, here's the timeline for vaccine approval around the world as UK authorizes. So these are updated, and look at the time, it's updated at 8:24 a.m. New York time, which is 9:24 p.m. na to. So this was updated just 4 minutes ago. So latest news dire. Di nyo makita na sa inyong cellphone, pero if you're looking at your laptop or your TV screen, makita nyo. And then the Nikkei 225, ang closing ganina, makita nyo dire, 26,809. Ang Hang Seng Index sa Hong Kong, 26,726. Ang Shanghai Index, 3442. Ang Sensex sa Bombay, 44,632. Sa Singapore Straits Times, 2,832. So, man siya yung mga, so live di siya. Although, pagkakaroon, di na siya makita ni mo nga nag-move ang chart dito sa ubos o ang number sa 29,83.79 because closed pa ang market. They will open 1 hour from now. Closed pa ang market sa US. Alright. Sa ubos na to, sa itong crawler, again, natin mga headlines nila. It's automatically crawling. And then, money ang updates karon sa Dow Jones Futures, S&P Futures, Nasdaq Futures, oil, and it's down ang oil, red na siya down. And US 10-year bond yield is 0.933%. It's down makaigsunan by 0.13. So red is down. So ako lang kung gipakita sa unsay picture sa atong screen. Right, so mura na sa tag CNN eh. Okay, og ang sunod na to nga chart is gold. Okay, sunod na tong chart is gold. If you can zoom in also, makita nimo ang gold continuous contract. The gold is now still trading. Wa man ni sira-sira doon gold good. $1,842.6 per ounce. Okay, it's a delayed quote. It's delayed by about 15 to 20 minutes. So it's last updated December 3 at 8:20 a.m. So actually 10 minutes delayed quote. So it's now $1,842.4. And if you look at the chart sa ubos, there is a number, kita nimo ang graph niya na nagsaka og kanag ang gold since 8 p.m. nila until 8 a.m. nila, so 12 hours US Eastern Standard Time. Og again, ang latest news na din na, it's 8:30, so just this minute, okay, because it's Eastern Standard Time, just this minute, cracker barrel same store sales slide by 16.4%. So kung di na nyo mabasa ang headlines din na, kay murag tanaw na to, murag gamay na kayo, but if you're looking at TV screen or if you're looking at a laptop, maklaro ninyo. Okay, right, so So muna ang gold. Of course, sa oil makaigsunan, presyo per barrel, we use the Brent crude because ang 9X 9X nga WTI West Texas Intermediate nga barrel of oil, that's only for trading in the US. So kung ito Filipinos or outside the United States, we use the pricing in London, the Brent crude oil continuous contract. Okay, so makita nyo din na again, you have to look at you have to zoom in, and that's live kung may changes na makita ninyo. So look at that, tanawa ang presyo 48.18 ang Brent crude oil. Tanawa mo change niya na, and the change is delayed by about 10 minutes delayed ang change. So say 48.17. Okay, kita mo kanina $48.18 dollars per barrel Brent crude traded in London. Again, the price of a barrel of oil in the US is in the 9X New York Mercantile Exchange. That's the Texas WTI West Texas Intermediate barrel of oil, the sweet crude, they call it the sweet crude. And it's not useful for us because that's only for traders buying and selling inside the United States. So outside, for us, outside the US, we're more interested in the Brent crude oil. See, nag-change siya, 48.17, 48.18. It's actually changing. And look at the chart for the last 8 hours. Makita mo na. The last 8 hours, the last 12 hours, makita niya. So 48.16 na. Makita niyo ang Brent crude price, it's already 48.16. Mura pa tag CNN na niya. Mura tag CNN wala ni. Og ang look at that, it's updated to the minute ang latest news. It's 8:33, it's 9:33, so up to the minute 8:33 pa man sa New York. So dollar remains lower versus major rivals after jobless claims data. Nasdaq 100 futures holds up at 0.2%. So yeah, Standard & Poor's futures trade negative. 10-year yield at 0.936, so it's down. So kita nyo, so this is primarily for the Brent crude price. It's now 48.14, kita mo? 48.14 na. Kagina 48.17. So it's live. It's delayed only by 10 minutes, which is good information enough for us. Yeah, sama na itong early delaying at 10 minutes. We don't lose anything there. Okay, so okay, and Brent crude and the foreign exchange. This is live also from the central bank. Again, ato na siyang i-kuan. Isum para makabasa ko. So this is from the central bank reference exchange bulletin, December 3. That's today, December 3. And this is the country, the unit, the symbol, euro equivalent, US equivalent, Philippine peso equivalent. So the US dollar now is 48.0440 pesos. Japan yen is 0.4602. British pound is 64.22 pesos. Hong Kong dollar is 6.198 Hong Kong dollars pesos. And Switzerland, the Swiss franc is 53.73 francs. Canadian dollar is 37.19 pesos. Singapore dollar is 35 ni gano ang Singapore dollar o ang Canadian dollar paparihan na mag wait 35.9 Singapore dollars. Australian dollar is 35.62. So ang Canadian dollar, Singapore dollar o ang Australian dollar paparihan na sila 37, 36, 36 no. Ang Bahrain dinar is 127 dinar. 127 pesos. Saudi Riyal is 12.8 pesos. Brunei dollar is 35.7 pesos. Indonesia Indonesia 0.0034 pesos. Thai baht is 1.56 pesos. United Arab Emirates 13.08 pesos. Dirham, United Arab Dirham. The Euro, European Monetary Union, the Euro 58.21. Korean won 0.04 pesos. China, Chinese yuan, the renminbi 3.32. Ang kwartan lagan lag renminbi, ang lang currency gingan lag yuan. Ano po kan nagsuran. So live na siya from the central bank. That's December 3 karon. Okay, and foreign exchange o ang headlines. Okay. So kung tanaw ka sa headlines na ito makaigsunan, it's moving. It's moving. Kung siyang i-zoom sa akong screen. It's moving by the actual minutes, no? Actual minutes. So 8:37 na to, 8:37 na to, 8:37 po nila dito. No, 9:37 na to, 8:37 sa New York. So practically the same minute, no? Changes. So Flutter strikes 4.2 billion deer to control most of fungible. So manay mga business news nga itong makita, magkaigsunan, di na tamawahiron sa itong screen. Samtang story topic, taga na din ako. Dow Jones Index is down up by 0.2%. Na di siya pa ba? Standard & Poor's 0.18% up. Composite index is 0.05% down. Okay, so sa mga headlines ang headlines sa today, Senator Ronald Duterte was tested positive. Alright, so maglukso-lukso lang ta na between those windows para makita ta. Of course kini man itong main window, limpyo ko siya. O of course, ay magkalimot magkaigsunan sa inyong anchor, si JT BENZ anchor. Ayan. Di ba? Alright. Diba? Okay. Sa Europe magkaigsunan sa Frankfurt DAX, down sila so far karon. Sa London ang FTSE up so far karon. Ang green up, ang red down. Kini sa atong ang boxes nila. Ang DAX ana gikan sa Frankfurt Germany. Ang FTSE Financial Times stock index makaigsunan sa London Stock Exchange LSE. Kining CAC or CAC sa Paris na, so it's down, red man. Ang FTSE MIB red. Ang stock 600 also in London is up. Stock 600 euro na makikita down. Okay, so red down, green up. So nagpaminaw man nato sa atong the GT BENZ Night Show. Okay. Okay, tama. Alright, so ano itong mga headlines na karon, of course, you can change that to US green. So US Stock Exchange na. Okay. Alright, so kumusta naman po diya sa chatroom? Napa ba mo? Tanaw na ito na sa itong chatroom. Si Gina Sinabayo, naminaw ito ron. Si Jennifer Ricarte, naminaw ito ron. Si Irene Vilvar, naminaw ito. O si Wilson Herrera, o si Dongski, naminaw po na ito. Okay. Alright. Sige na. So, mabalik na ito sa mga windows na ito kaganina, sa mga screen nga atong gipuan kanina. Okay. So, muratag one man nga CNN production team. Okay. Alright. So, kana, wa pa mag-change ang Dow Jones, close pa man sila karon, open na 1 hour from now. And then, ang gold, mag-change ng gold, 1839.1. Panahon niya na ito, mag-change na siya. 1839.1 dollars na, 1,039 na 0.00 na. Can you see? Tanawa ang gold, oh. This is the gold contract here. 180. Okay. Wala na siya. So, 1839.40. See? Nag-change ang gold. Delayed ni siya by about 10 minutes. 1839.4. Price of gold. Nakita niyo da. Huwag niya, mahim, ano po niya, mausap ni later on. Ha? Oh, see? 1839.5 ang gold. May trading sa gold karon. O ang trading sa Brent crude, it's $48.16 per barrel sa Brent crude oil, traded in the London Metals Exchange, Commodities Exchange ito. See, 48.18 ang barrel, kanina 48.16. Mausap na po na ron, tanawa ha. Tanawa ang Brent crude oil price. So, muna yung added value sa itong screen din na sa business, makuanta. See, 48.16 na po. Oh, 48.16. Ang FX, fix na siya for today, reference sa Central Bank. O ang headlines, kanina yung headlines ito, kahit nagkuhan gani siya. Ang headlines saan na ni? Okay bang layo okay kung speak ka? So, patunga sa kanya. Headlines sa skill. Updated ng headlines up to the minute. So, di nyo mabasa kung namin cellphone, pero mabasa na ninyo kung kuan, naamo sa laptop or naamo sa inyong TV. So, up to the minute na itong headlines sa magawas na siya. Okay. So, muna yung pakita, again, we're continuously improving our manausay, di ko makaten sa hapon kay mag-research ko, continuously improving our system. So, mura na po makaiksunan og one-man CNN or CNBC or ABC or CBS nga production team sa United States. Yan, napay tourism pa, nasluyo. Wala. Nagmapawikan. Okay? And then, headlines de subos. Kung maboard mo sa akong istorya na headlines de subos, o kanang mga boxes diha, these are the indexes. And these indexes are green if they're up so far and red if they're down so far compared sa previous closing. Like say natay Europe headlines na karon, no? Your currency and that pertain into what became the EU in the 1970s. Ayay, unsa na. He helped liberate Paris from the Nazis. Okay. Alright, so muna mga news natin. Okay, so dagan na ba tayong production value na na-add? And again, these are not difficult. These are not difficult to do. Number one, it just needs you must have the perseverance to research. Dagan yung tapulan kay BENZ, tapulan lagi. But when it actually matters, that's when it actually matters. When I do think somebody can do it, and I will try to prove that it can be done. So, makita ang so tanaw niya no tapulan. Pero dili na to. Dili na tapulang tao makuan eh. Magkuwag 92% mercantile law. Marag na ang pangambog. 87 sa political law, 84 sa remedial law. Without going to the review score. Tapulan pero grabe na og. There's a compensation there nga di niyo makita. Okay. Why I'm showing this to you is I want you to learn from me. by showing you what I could do, although I look wishy-washy, hindi kasaligan, no? Pero na mabuhat na to. So we have now updated. Now, yung sunod mo sayo na, it's not easy to come up with this one, ha? Dili siya easy. It's not easy to come up with that one. It's not. Okay. It requires strategic thinking in how to do it, and then executing it within the system of your software, your hardware, and etc. And given the fact that you know, we have no budget for those things. Okay, so muna itong kita. So muna itong headlines. So gold prices hit higher for a third day in a row. And I hope na lingaw sa muli. Si Hana Baklain Bungkaras na minaw na ron. Si Ma'am Jocelyn Servandel, kumusta ma'am? Wala COVID sa inyo ma'am. Minaw lang ko permi, usahay, dili ko ka-comment. Comment sa ma'am. Ay, para makibaw ako. Kaya may si Angkor. Mong Angkor, oy, bisan og tingog, ilhan ng yapon. Okay. Right, so, okay, so ganito sa itong COVID updates, no? Alright, na natong COVID updates, and out of positioning, yeah, let's go. Positioning the sidelines, sideline, right, orange, red shoe, you can see. Okay. Right, so narin na ta. So lain na pong pakita na ito, lain na itong technology, lain na itong system of action, which is, of course, kita niyo. Right. Okay, focus na diri sa cases. Yeah, focus na diri sa vets, no? And diri sa ubos mo ni ang local vets sa taas global. And in order for you to to direct your attention to the data that will be changing. Muna siya. So, is clear na ba? Okay. Hindi ako sa taong titles. Hindi ako sa titles. Okay. Alright. So, again, naminaw man ako na scrolling dire sa ubos headlines unya na yung mga data unya na tayo commentary using our doing tablets. Okay, so klaro ba tong audio? Itong audio atong microphone di makita, ha? Pero hopefully klaro atong audio niya kasi di makita sa tagamay Humanity EVX with coffee. Experimento lang. DCO. Anyway. Sige. Worldwide cases. That's makita yung screen on the left-hand side yung screen. The arrows are pointing to the yellow circles. These are the hand-drawn circles. Pwede sa tayong buhat of circles. So, 64,648 cases and 33. 64,648 648 cases and 30 deaths. 64 million 648 cases and 30 deaths. That's global cases. Confirmed cases, again, every night, I remind you that the estimated cases, total cases, would be times 10 of this number. It's about 646 million cases worldwide. O ang global deaths nato ron is 1,495,940. 1.5 million deaths. Deaths na. Deaths. So, imagine mo na ba ito terror attack niya, namatay 1.5 million people, mura nag-nuclear holocaust. Di ba? Mura sa city, mura nagbomba nga nuclear bomb, 1.5 million namatay. And yet, we don't take it seriously. The Americans don't take this seriously. I don't know. They only have maybe what? 3% of the population of the world, United States. Maybe 3% of the population, but they have 1/4, 25% of all the cases. So, okay, so let us America ang there. Change na, and look at the map. It has changed also. Map in the screen. Center, America na sa center. Okay. Cases in America and the United States, 13,926,082. Now, remember, itong panahon sa before Easter, yung Trump, wala na kayo, hindi na siya, ayaw mo pag-mask, you have the freedom na pag-mask, ayaw mo pag-lockdown. Ako, I'm against a lockdown, pero selective lockdown, di Press Pilipinas nga total lockdown, dito sa iyo sa ito. Anyway, si Trump, siya will be over by, Trump did not take it seriously. Will be over by Easter. So, hindi na si Trump, mag-mask na kaya it might reach 190,000 cases by July. Ilan ka ng 13.9 million. It's actually, so to. In the last 3 or 4 months, ni double. From 6 million, hemong 14 million. In just the last 3 or 4 months. Grabe. So, United States, 13,926,082 cases as of this minute. And deaths in lives, 273,000 ang deaths na natin sa magenta cellphone. Saan mo siya dyan? Kita kaya sa likod. Hindi siguro maklaro ninyo na sa inyong cellphone, pero maklaro ninyo kung ba. Maklaro ninyo. So again, you can make that invisible. At the same time, I can turn my camera on and off right away. On, off, on, off. Right, so again, that's using software and technology and research. It's not easy to implement that, and if you don't know how to use it, how to implement it, it's okay happen because I'm practically a one-man production team, graphics team, diba? Right, so karon 13.9 million cases in the United States, and deaths in the United States 273,840. Napuang United States sa terrorist attack, namatyan sa 6,000 people sa 9/11, di ba? September 11. Kaya po sa 9/11 nila September 11. So, sa ilang September 11, katong Twin Towers, di ba? Suicide bomb. Can you imagine that? Nga naman itong naitabo nila. 6,000 namatay. Nagubot ang entire United States. mayor pa ito, I think si Giuliani, yung pinakapasikat ni Giuliani, noon si Mas Rudy Giuliani. Di ba, sa'yo pa itong paglaban na, panginging abogado ta, pero ating gilabanan, sandaan kayo. So, dili mo ito ang sandaan na. Yung tagam, si Trump, na-doubt na noon ang legacy ni Rudy Giuliani. Tawanan na noon siya. Anyway, balik ta. 273,848. Yes. Hindi ka magseryoso na. Nagseryoso ngayon sa matiyan mo 6,000. Pero 6,000 ito only compared to 273,000. Yes. Niya ka ni. Saan? Gusto mong bomba? Ano manisog mo? I don't know. Ang United States ba, what will make you learn that you should wear masks? You should wear masks and you should wear Okay. So, 273,048 deaths, 13.9 million cases in the United States, and rising almost every day over 100,000 cases. Kasi sabot yung mga cases na pabadlong mo Americans. Okay. Sunod, ang Philippines. Philippines already nearing a 500,000 mark. So 435,000 Philippines, 435,413, and 8,446 deaths. Tama na? O 8,446 deaths. 446 ang sobra sa Pilipinas. Ngayon, Japan, nagsaka to ang Japan maka-excellent kayo. But remember, Japan wala sirado yung ekonomiya. So sa Japan, 155,919 cases, but only 2,174 deaths. Ang Pilipinas, 8,446. Japan, 2,184 deaths only. Ang to say, during the time, on May 1, mas dako pa siguro ng infections of deaths sa Japan to sa Pilipinas. So, nagagrabe na. And then, let's go to Singapore. That's about 58,000 cases. Muray, sana pa na yung mga usab-usab ng Singapore. 58,239 cases, and that's only 29 deaths since the beginning. Only 29 deaths since the beginning. 58,239 cases in Singapore. So, focus yapon kayo, control nila. South Korea, 35,703 cases. 35,703 cases, and deaths sa South Korea only 529. Pilipinas, 8,446. 29. Na remember, nakuit comparison chart, remember that one? And by the way, magkaigsunan ha? Kung deep ed pa tang maestro ron, maestro's college, manigamit ko mga technology. So, sa San Carlos yun, nan-out sa research kung sa mga case Taiwan. Taiwan, only 688 cases. Only 688 cases ang Taiwan, of only 7 deaths. And this is a major metropolitan city with a lot of contacts with China before it happened. So 688 cases only and 7 deaths only. So, of course, ato na siyang i-erase tanan, and let's go to Hong Kong. Hong Kong. Bandung. Okay. Hong Kong makiigsunan. Hong Kong, there. And hindi nyo mabasa kayo. Kung namo sa inyong cellphones, o sa inyong computer, o sa inyong TV, maklaro na. Hong Kong, China, 6,589 cases, 6,510 cases, and deaths only 110, despite the fact that you have the highest population density of major cities in the world. Major metropolitan city, 6,589 and 110 deaths. Okay, so muna ha. And musta mo dia? Balik. Clear the screen. Chatroom. Okay. Musta mga chatroom na? Paano mo nalingaw ba mo sa atong buhat? Ana Baklayon Bungkaras, good evening. Kimbro, nagsigi pagsaka of rate of infection sa iyo sa Attorney JT. Klara ko ay. Grabe. Ang rate of infection, perfect sa sila ka, na-double sila. Pila to, 1 million ba to in the month of November. Basta grabe yan. Grabe na. Paano sila matagam? Yung mga Amerikano eh. Kaya ko. Yung Trump, si Trump may ganoon na agad nga. Don't wear mask. Iya pang bugal-bugalan si Biden nga magmasko, no? And then everybody daghan kayo sa White House makaigson, abot siguro na 40 kabok nga nakuan mga famous personalities dito. Nakuan sila na COVID. Basta si Eric Trump na COVID na good. Okay. Uy, wala pa sa oras, pero tanaw sa nato ni atong ubang mga okay, ang Dow Jones Index makaigsunan, wa pa mag-open, close pa. Diba? Close pa nila. Okay. Close pa. Last close niya is 29,883.79 ang index. Okay. And then next. Mata ko na i-check shortcut. Ito ron kaysa na hutan na ko. Shortcut. Next, ang gold. Tanaw to ang gold. Unsa na ron forma sa gold. Makaiksanan 1839.50 ang gold. Dollars per ounce. Per ounce na, hindi na per kilo. Per ounce sa marking gold. 1,839.90. Also na 0.80 na. So it's changing. Ang atong data is delayed by just 10 minutes. 0.80 gold na. Petroleum 48.19. Usab na ron na tanawa. 48.19. Change na siya. 48.21. Nausap na. Ang Brent crude oil. $48.21. 48.20. See, it's changing. Almost every 5 seconds it's changing. Although it's delayed. It's changing but it's delayed. Okay. These things happen ang real time. Subscribe na tayo hundreds, tens of thousands of dollars per month. 48.18, no? 48.18. Next is, tanawa na mo change na, 48.18. 17. See, almost every 5 seconds mo change siya, 48.17. Okay. 19. After 5 seconds, 3 seconds, 48.19. Ang Brent crude oil na mag-igsunan. And then, ang headlines, there, the headlines are changing. Of course, headlines there. They're changing by the minute, by the second, by the minute. Sunbury's shares climb while Morrison's is steady following plan to surrender tax relief. And stocks are muted with force on the stimulus. Muted ko na ang opening. Employment figures failed to lift stocks. The Dow 500 on the Dow Jones index, Standard & Poor's index are set to struggle for direction as jobless claims data signals the slowing pace of hiring with coronavirus raging. So, O sa lain bahin, ang Shell's cash flow story is too good to ignore. It's time to buy the stock. Matod pa sa analyst. Treasury yields steady after the US job claims data. So kini siya mag-change yung kaigsunan. Yung tanawan niya kining okay, basta tanawan niya siya. Change ni ron kining headline na siya. Sainsbury shares climb while more stocks ready. Ato ko na sa siya mo change. But up to the minute ng change na. Okay. Alright. So, what tayo na-discuss og mayo daghan. Pero, again, the important thing is one is the production value, one is the content. So, you strive to have both. But with a one-man production machine, to use your technology, you have to use your software, you have to use your brain to come up with these things on your own, without any help, without a team. Kung nga pa si ABS-CBN, team na magkaigsunan. Pero ang ABS, wala makapakuwag paano niyo. Headlines nga parehaan niyo. Yung screen karon, market headlines. Narasubos siya headlines, pero kini wala ni nas window there is one nga up to the minute. And then turn off camera, turn on camera. Right, so ano siya? Okay, sana no? Sorry, it's to up. Sorry, transition. Okay. Okay. Alright, so balik ta sa atong main window. This is our main window. Later on, natin i-discuss. I'll be showing the headlines, the Dow Jones, etc. Para full of information na itong screen. Full of information. Pero kanina nga na offset pa niyo sa I don't know ano na offset na siya. Okay. Okay. I don't know. Sige lang. Ito niya ng ganun. Ito na i-fix na din siya offset. Okay. So, let's say, itong chat room. Okay. O, klaro ko ng audio. Matupan ni Rule Soria. World time. Set tayo world time. Okay. Yan natin mga headlines. Okay. Natin mga useful information. Dow Jones, ang gold, nag-change. Brent crude. Okay, we're just 10 minutes delayed. And foreign exchange, gikan sa central bank. That's live na mag-iisa na. Okay, headlines. Okay, headlines. As mentioned to the headlines nga. Magkuhan ng headlines. Mag-changes siya. Anyway, ang headlines could actually magawas na sila 9 a.m. sa New York, which is 10 p.m. na to diri. So, mag-anam na siya, magpaspas na during the next 2 hours. Paspas ka na kay nga na sila magpagawas og information just before trading. Ang practice sa Pilipinas, after trading, sila before trading. Anyway, so, thank you sa inyong pag-ikuban ka na ko sa atong sama niyo episode. Okay, sa atong episode number 44 sa The BENZ Night Show is the 3rd of December 2020. Thank you and good night. Salamat sa iyong pag-iuban ka na ko. Okay na atong background, atong sounds, atong mga updates, mga windows, mga tickers na to, mga headlines sa subos, and atong mga presentation boards, for example. So, every day, nag-research ko mag-exam, spent a lot of my time doing this. And naon yung CNN Philippines, o CNN International. Wa sila nagtuyok ng mga kondisloyo. Video ha? Video lang layo. Di na pictures. These are videos and these are different videos. Puli-puli siya. Sa una pag-control mo be. Naramang kamot na yun. So, kuha na siya. And I can change the videos. Gusto mo coronavirus ng videos? So, sige. Coronavirus na. Videos. Diba? Okay. Alright. So, salamat siyang pag-iguban ka na kung magkaigsunan. Sorry na, delayed ta, but I'm just showing with you we're doing our best to give you the best. Papatain ka magkaigsunan. We're sharing with you. We're searching. We're spending our time, money, and effort to give you the best. Yan common ani. Wala. Kung na natin kwarta, we know already what to do. Malupigan na natong production sa CNN, sa ABS. Kung natin kwarta, na budget. If I have this budget, pala, kanang mga graphics sa Manila, graphics team sa Manila, siguro mga 20 people na. Pala, sulindo ka daw sa anak. Inong tamang sulindo na siya, 80,000 ka daw sa, kaya we live in the company for 10 years. Times 10. 50,000. 8 million na ilang budget. Payroll budget only per month. Per month. Kung napo ng ilang graphics design naman, research, engineering, apel ko na ako. Anyway, so, here's nato, wala. We're doing it on our own. Yeah. Anyway, salamat yung pag-iuban ka na ako. I'm just showing you, if I can do it, you can do it. And that's the challenge. That's the challenge. Try to do what I have done. Diba? It's a challenge. Pareho ko magkuhan ka. Nasa eskwelahan. You know, you want to be in the dean's list, you want to be an honor student. Di ka magpatulo sa honor student kung honor ka. It's your competitor. But you research so that you can do what you can do. And therefore, you enrich yourself. But only if you are willing and if you have the perseverance and if you want to improve yourself. If you don't want, diba? Okay. Sige, ay kalimutan yung Anchor, mag-extra na. Chitty Pets, Anchor na din. So, December 3, 2020, episode number 44 of the BENZ Night Show. Thank you and good night. Bye-bye.